What up, everybody? The description for Power Book 4 Season 2, Episode 7 reads, Tommy and Diamond continue gaining territory behind Miguel's back, but Diamond is pulled in other directions. Gennard gets more than he bargained for. Tommy puts Vic's loyalty to the test. So today I'm talking about 5 things to look for on Force Episode 207. Starting out with Claudia Flynn teaming up with Shanti Showstopper to move pills into the private strip clubs. The trailer shows Shanti approaching Claudia and also in the actual club. The scene also shows Shanti in the club knocking someone out. Keep in mind Shanti's hands are lethal and she is a former boxing champion, so the girl knows how to throw a punch. Shanti overheard the conversation Claudia had with Gennard about the same opportunity. Shanti, being the calculated opportunist she is, decided to go ahead and make the move. Either though Gennard was trying to be loyal to CBI, Shanti didn't feel the same way and is going to do what she thinks is best for her. I've seen all kinds of posts over the last week thinking Shanti is about to get Christmas canceled quickly. But I wouldn't be too quick to write Shanti off. She reminds me of another character who was first introduced in Season 2 of Power, who lasted all the way until the end, Andre Coleman. Right now, Shanti already has an advantage on CBI. They don't even see her coming. Her plan isn't to go to war with Tommy. It's to get real close to him and Diamond and dismantle them from the inside. Shanti's only problem is that her man is a hype and definitely a wild card. A lot of people even think Gennard will be the one to take Shanti out. When he does find out she went behind his back to work with Claudia Flynn, he might be upset, but I don't see him killing her over that either. I wouldn't mind seeing Shanti and Gennard overthrowing Tommy and Diamond and taking over CBI. The story needs Tommy to take some L's to make it more interesting. Tariq is always having conflicts to overcome, and so did Ghost. If Force is ever going to be on the same level of OG Power or Book 2, it has to show Tommy going through some kind of conflicts and taking L's along the way also. Part of what made OG Power so entertaining was Ghost would work so hard to overcome something and get a win, just to have something else even worse happen to him that he would have to figure out how to overcome. Getting me to the next thing to look for, Gennard going after Tommy. Keep in mind that Shanti had a whole plan to take over CBI from the inside, but Gennard's plan was much simpler. Tommy Egan needs to catch a bullet. The Episode 7 trailer shows Gennard in a car holding a gun. But one of the Season 2 promo videos shows the same clip a little bit longer with Gennard saying, Tommy, you're going to get what you deserve today. It also looks like Gennard is still getting high in this clip because he is covered in sweat. But at the same time, he could be sweating like that because he's going through withdrawals. Maybe Gennard is dope sick and going through withdrawals and decides to take his pain out on Tommy by giving him that bullet. If Gennard is still on the H, there's a good chance that Shanti breaks up with him, and that is what made her decide to go ahead and work with Claudia Flynn instead. Obviously, whatever happens, Gennard isn't going to kill Tommy this episode. But I'm pretty sure Gennard's plan will be hindered in some type of way because there's still a clip from the Season 2 trailer where Tommy and Gennard are together shooting it out with the Serbs. Could Gennard be saying this after he sees Tommy with Maria and he's about to go tell Miguel all about it? Getting me to the next thing to be on the lookout for is Vic Flynn doing whatever he has to do to keep anyone from finding out that he is a snitch. Keep in mind all Ghost did to try to get out the game, including killing his whole organization. Look for Vic to also go to desperate measures. Vic also knows that he's a dead man if Tommy were to find out that he's an informant. So Vic will be looking like Tommy's most loyal soldier to prove to Tommy he can be trusted. I'm also expecting a big reveal on the side of law enforcement this episode. Either we will find out someone who Stacy Marks is connected to, Cooper Sachs will show up on the scene to see if Tommy Egan is actually still alive, or we will find out who the dirty cop is that will work with CBI. A lot of people are saying Agent Vargas will end up working for CBI and telling Tommy Vic is a snitch. Also, last time I mentioned Cooper Sachs was alive, I was crucified in the comments like I didn't watch book 2 and know Sachs was dead. Yes, of course I know this and actually predicted Sachs' death a week before it happened. But the Force timeline is at least a couple months behind book 2. Meaning Sachs is still alive on Force's timeline, but he is living out his last days. Getting me to the next thing to look for, Diamond becoming even more distracted with Gianna and Leon. Last week we saw Diamond attack Gianna's baby daddy Jamal, a civilian, and told him, "Stay gone." This shows that Diamond's head isn't in the game, and even the episode 7 description says that Diamond gets pulled in other directions. This is how Ghost also started acting when he opened up the club and was trying to get out the game. Ghost started delegating more responsibility to Tommy, and even things that Tommy had never done before, like letting Tommy run Premiere meetings by himself. Also, does Gianna know who Diamond is and what he's all about, and is just using Diamond to get rid of Jamal? And will roughing up Jamal like that have consequences, and even might be how Diamond violates his parole? Getting me to the next thing to look out for, CBI retaliating against the Serbs. Mirovich has crossed the line, and he has to go ASAP. I talked about Diamond roughing up a civilian. How about Mirovich lighting up a whole neighborhood, killing innocent women and children in the process? They just can't let that slide. And like Tommy says in the trailer, it's time to send Mirovich a message and let him know who really runs this city. Could this also be why we see El Che in the episode 7 trailer? Remember, Che told Miguel if he went to war against the Serbs, he would take out Maria because the Serbs hold a major pipeline for Che. So El Che's return could potentially mean major problems moving forward. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.